So, let's discuss radiated tortoise care. First of all, radiated tortoises are native to Madagascar. They are an endangered species. Some estimates say that there are about 6 million radiated tortoises in the wild still, though estimates vary. In 2011, I believe, there was a census where they looked at how many tortoises remain in the wild, and that was their estimate. However, they are disappearing rapidly because of the pet trade and also because in certain countries they are consumed as food. They are one of the most beautiful and most ornate tortoises when it comes to their patterns on their shell. They are a relatively mid-sized species, closer to smaller species. They don't grow too large, certainly not as large as a sulcata. However, if you want to get one of these guys, you will need certain permits, and also you will need to fork out quite a bit of money because they tend to be around $2,000. Radiated tortoises are a very hardy species. They are not as they are prone to not drinking and drying out. They are used to drought in their native range. However, it is useful to soak them in warm water in a closed container from time to time, about 3 times a week. For some reason, they do better in a large enclosure. So if you're thinking about getting a radiated tortoise, keep in mind that you will need a large tank or tortoise table. The proper UVB lighting, heat lamps, they like to be at around 60 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit at the lower end, with a basking spot of about 100 Fahrenheit. Radiated tortoises are not very picky when it comes to eating. So lamb's lettuce, what you can see him eating here, shredded carrots, shredded cucumber, stuff like that, and also wild greens, dark leafy greens are what they're going to be mostly eating. Certain grasses, not much fruit. They aren't like redfoot tortoises, so keep that in mind. Radiated tortoises, they are, as I said before, an endangered species, so make sure that you have a tortoise that is not wild caught. When they are wild caught, they tend to not do as good in captivity. They tend to go downhill when you get them. This tortoise was bred in Italy by a pretty good tortoise breeder, and he came obviously with the proper papers and documentation. If you are thinking about getting one of these tortoises, keep in mind that they are a very long-lived species. One of the oldest tortoises in the world, around 182 years old, I believe, was a radiated tortoise. So it is a lifelong commitment. But yeah, that's a short introduction to the radiated tortoise.